Hi guys, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. I have had several requests from y'all to show how I constructed this itty bitty mini album that I did for the 4th of July. It's got a pocket on the front with a little trifold album inside of that. It's got a tag in a pocket, which is also a little album. Here's another pocket on the back with another little album in that. And then on the inside it opens up and you've got a place here for a photograph or whatever you'd like to put over here. And then another place for photographs and journaling. So let me tell you what you're going to need to put one of these together. You need 2 coin envelopes, and I got a box of these at Staples, and these are 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. They do come in a larger size if you wanted to make a larger album, but this is an itty bitty one, so that's why I got that size. And it only takes 2. There's no binding, and there's enough in that box for you to share with all your friends and still have plenty left over. So we'll need 2 of these. You'll need some score tape, whichever width you'd like. I've got 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch, but I'll probably use the 1/4 inch. You'll need some type of a scoring tool. I've got a small Martha Stewart scoring tool, and that will work just fine. You'll need a 3/4 inch punch, circle punch. You'll need a corner rounder or corner chomper. And I like to keep my ruler around just in case I need to do some extra measuring. Of course, you'll need a trimmer, and then you'll need some white cardstock to make your inside albums. And then depending on what theme you choose, you'll want to have some type of designer papers. And I think I'm going to use this cute stack of papers. This is from Hobby Lobby, the Paper Studio, Chloe Lane. And I love these colors and these papers for summer, so I'm going to use this on mine. So I'll get everything out of the way and we'll get started on our itty bitty mini coin album. Now I'm going to do this one just a little bit differently because I wanted to have 2 pockets for tags instead of just the one that you see right here. So let me show you how we're going to do this. Now the base of our album is just the 2 coin envelopes, and what we do, you take one and you fold the flap back, and that leaves an opening right here for your first tag to go in. And I've already added some score tape to that flap, and this is how we're going to adhere the 2 envelopes together. Now I decided instead of sealing this up, I'm going to cut this flap off so I can have another tag go right in here. So I'll just put this in my trimmer and snip this off. I want to get right there at the fold. Now I've got 2 pockets to put a tag in. And before I adhere these together, I'm going to take the 3/4 inch circle punch. And if you'll notice on the side, it's marked at the halfway point, and you also have another mark for the center. So I'm going to put this inside my envelope, and I'm going to line it up for the center and halfway on each side. That looks about right. And go ahead and cut my notches. That's for one pocket. And I'll go ahead and get this other one done. Now we're ready to adhere the 2 together to make the base for our little album. Now I'm taking this flap and I'm folding it to the back, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'll expose this score tape, and I'll line up all these edges so my little album will be square and adhere them together right there. And make sure you do it this way. Don't try to do it like this, because this envelope will get in the way of the fold, and your album will not open and close like you want it to. So you want to go ahead and do it like this. And I'll go ahead and get these adhered together. Line up the tops and the sides and the bottom. Now this is what it'll look like. This is the inside. Here's the front with the pocket, and here's the back with the pocket. And if you open it out this way, it's going to look just like this. So now I want to go ahead. If you're going to ink around all the edges of your paper and your album, this is the time to go ahead and ink your base. But I don't think I'm going to do it with this one. But I'm going to go ahead and cover the front and the back before I add my little pockets and my other albums. So I'm going to take my ruler, and this is 2 1/4 inches. So I'm going to cut some designer paper, probably 2 1/8, and it's 3 1/2 long. So I'll cut it 2 1/8 by 3 3/8. Now it will come over this little notch, and I'll just stick my circle punch in there and cut that designer paper as well. So I think I'm going to put this one on the front. That is so pretty. I love the pink and the green and the blue together. So this is the front, and then I'm going to put the green polka dot on the back. So I'm going to grab my trimmer and get a piece cut at 2 1/8 by 3 3/8 for the front, and do the same for the back. And to save time, I'll go ahead and get that adhered, and then we'll make our front and back pockets and the little albums that go in there. I've gone ahead and covered the front and the back, and took my circle punch and cut those little notches out again. The inside's not covered yet, but now we're ready to do our pockets. And for the pockets, we'll need 2 pieces of white cardstock, and these are cut at 3 1/4 by 5. And we're going to score these at 2 inches and 4 inches. And this is going to fold up right here to be the little pocket. And we'll fold this down, and this will be the top flap. And here's another one I've already done, and this will go one on the front and one on the back. Now before I put any score tape right here on either side to form the pocket, I'm going to cover the inside here and right here. Then I'll cover the front and attach it to my album. And what we'll need for, let's see, we'll need 3 pieces of cardstock or designer paper cut at 1 7/8 by 3 1/8. So that'll be 1 for here, 1 for here, and 1 for the front. And then we can fold this up and put some score tape here to form our pocket. And we'll need another piece right here to cover the front of our pocket, and that needs to be 7/8 by 3 1/8. So once again, to save time, I'm going to go ahead and get all my papers adhered, and then we're going to adhere our pockets to the front and the back. I've got all the inside of my pocket covered, and I've gone ahead and added some score tape right here. And I'm going to take this off, expose the adhesive, and form the pocket. Now we've got a pocket to put our little photo album in. And I've covered the front, and I've gone ahead and put some score tape on the back because we want this to be secure. And I'm going to take this off and adhere this to the front of the album. And I've already done the back, and I'll show you that one as soon as I get this one on. I want to make sure I get it the right direction. Yep. And I'm going to try to center this. I just love, love, love this paper. It's so pretty. Okay, here's the front of our album, all ready to put that little extra album in there. And here's the back. I've gone ahead and done that one as well and got it adhered down. And now it's ready. Okay, guys, in part 2, I'm going to show you how to make the little albums that go inside the pockets on the front and the back. And we'll cover the inside and do the trifold that goes in there, and then we'll do our tags that go in our little pockets right here. So thanks so much for stopping by today, guys, and I'll see you back here tomorrow to finish up this little mini album. I think it's turning out so pretty. So I hope you'll come back tomorrow. Have a great 4th of July, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye now.